Oldest video game store in the Pacific Northwest, and it's been hit by crime yet again. They're one of the many local businesses dealing with a spike in break-ins, and tonight one of their employees was held at gunpoint.
Fox 13's Alejandra Guzman spoke with that employee who had the gun in their face, and she has the latest tonight.
CID residents say crime in this area has skyrocketed over the last couple of months, and you might recognize the store behind me, Pink Gorilla. It's a popular tourist attraction, but it's also a place where many of us come to get our games and consoles, and it's today that precisely one of their employees says he was standing behind the register helping a customer when he says the feeling just wasn't right.
It's the cost of having something people want, having it at a good price.
Jordan Carson is talking about video games and consoles.
Sadly, it opens you up to thieves and people who would take advantage.
The 33-year-old has wanted to work at a store like Pink Gorilla his entire life. Today, the gamer had a close call.
It was a very casual, had his hands in his pockets the whole time, then he just pulled it and very, very carefully kind of let us know that he had it.
He and his coworker Ash were held at gunpoint.
Just mumbling assurances that we should not make a mistake and do anything brave.
The incident caught on camera when this man, Jordan describes as tall, dressed in dark clothes from head to toe, carrying a backpack and is wearing a mask, walked into the store in the Chinatown International District shortly after 5. The man asked Jordan for a PS3 in their display case and continues browsing throughout the store. He brought everything up to the counter where Jordan gave him his total multiple times. Instead, he says the man asked for a bag when
he just produced the gun, and then, you know, the cards, the cash, and the system were forthcoming with no charge.
The alleged thief making off with the console, Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh cards he made employees empty from a display case and all their cash.
It pisses me off to get taken advantage of.
The employee says the man had a reason for committing the alleged crime.
He specifically mentioned that his brother or someone was in the hospital.
Still, he made off with thousands worth.
In the moment, the concern was, of course, for me and Ash to just get out of there with no harm. It was an easy choice to give him what he wanted.
This isn't a first for the store. Last July, they were broken into twice, totaling about $14,000 in theft and damages. They've since added cameras, and the building has also reinforced their entry. While they felt their last attack was targeted, the store owner, Cody, says he's seen this man's face before.
We're closed.
He says this is the same man who showed up after hours while he was live streaming.
I'm sorry you have to go through this, man. That's really tough that you felt the need to do it.
At this hour, we know police are still actively searching for the alleged thief. I spoke with the owner, who says that they've been in this building for 17 years. Leaving it would be a profound loss.
I never thought that, you know, anybody would get held up for video games, man. That's the weirdest thing I've ever seen. So for those of you guys watching, you know, Pink Gorilla got hit for, I think, the fourth time over the last couple of years. And this time somebody pretty much went up to the register and said he had a gun. You know, I looked at the video, I glanced at the video. I remember he didn't pull it out, but he said he had something. He said, you know, or whatever like that. So they complied.
Eventually he pulled it out.
He did pull it out.
Yeah. Yeah.
And what he did was, while he was there, you know, people who usually rob, they're looking for money or whatever like that, you know, and stuff like that. This dude said, hey, let me get that box PS3. So, you know, he's like some kind of retro collector. He's like, what the fuck? But who's, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. Like, seriously? All right, let me get that box PS3. Let me get that Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh cards. These motherfuckers are crazy, man. I cannot believe what I saw in that video, man. I was like, dude, like, what is going on? You gonna hold people up for video games? Like, what's the world coming to? Like, this dude, you know what's funny? I feel like this dude is probably gonna go post in the groups, yeah, I just got a PS3 and I got these games or whatever like that. It'll probably happen.
He will go and flip. He will go and flip all these things. He will go and flip all these things. They're probably on eBay as we speak.
Right. And it's like, I feel like the manager, the owner of Pink Gorilla, I feel like he's done everything he can to kind of like take better security measures. You don't agree? Okay, I thought the camera was in a perfect position where they caught that guy. It was behind the register. They had cameras. They saw everything this guy did, but obviously they don't know who he is. But because he was covered up. Okay, but yeah.
So first thing I'm gonna say is this. All right, and no disputing that. No disputing. That's a really great game store. Both of them are. Both of them are a really great game store. I want to jump backwards to the guy who robbed this place.
Okay.
One, you're an asshole. 2, I hope you fucking get caught. 3, I hope you get your cheeks busted when you're in jail or in prison for doing this shit. That is unfair. You're a dipshit for doing this to 2 innocent people that are just trying to get a paycheck. Fuck you. That's number 1. This guy is a thief, and I bet you he's also a collector at the same time. According to the report, and we'll put the link of the video in the description, he came in, right, Reggie? Mumbled a couple stuff, and then he said, listen, don't make any moves, don't be a hero, give me the money in the till.
He went to that first because he wanted to intimidate him first. Obviously, it worked.
Yeah, and he did it when no one else was there, which pisses me off because, like, I'm not thinking about the owner at this point. I'm thinking about the 2 people that are working there that day.
Right.
They have nothing to defend. They have no way to defend themselves. There's no gun on them. There's no bat. No, there's no nothing. There's nothing. Especially even if you had a bat or a knife, what are you going to do up against, a dude with a gun? But this guy claimed, he's like, I'm doing this for my brother's medical bills, and he's in the hospital right now. Fuck you, dude. I don't care what the hell you're going to. You don't get to take from other people.
Yeah.
Him taking the PS3 to me, him taking the PS3 to me is something he knew he could flip, because he's then saying this: if I get the cash in the drawer, well, at least I get this, and the Pokemons I'll take. None of this is for him. This is to flip, and it's not like a reseller flip. This is a douchebag criminal, and I guarantee you this ain't the first time he's ever done this shit.
Okay, so let's just assume that I guess that he grabbed a PS3 not because he's a collector, because maybe that was the only valuable system they had. They might not have PS4s or Xbox Ones or whatever, so that's why he grabbed it. But even so, man, he said he was doing it for medical bills for his brother. You sell a PS3 in box, so you're not going to get that much money for a medical bill. I mean,
no, because it's a lie. Because it's a lie.
Exactly,
it's a lie. You expect me to, like Reggie, we're on the same page. You expect me to believe a thief? Like, fuck you, dude. Not you, but like him. Fuck you. I don't. Sorry.
I love how you get passionate about this stuff, man.
Well, for everyone watching right now, the reason I'm so angry is because, yes, this shouldn't so you said something when we started this. You're like, man, I can't believe what the world is coming to. I wouldn't believe someone would rob a retro game shop. This has happened before in other areas, and it's happened to Pink Gorilla 4 times. You just said it, and we've seen it, because I've seen when Cody posted up on his Instagram of a dude just throws a brick, goes in there and takes a bunch of switches, Wonder Swans, whatever it is, right? And the thing that gets to me a lot about this is that this is a small business. This ain't like you going into Amazon. This ain't like you going into Walmart and taking stuff. You're taking from a small business that don't need this. And the fact that I hate when the media uses the word brazen theft. No, when you are thinking you have the balls that you can pull this off and not get caught, that's what pisses me off. Because, and yeah, hey, for the first time on the Radical Reggie channel, we get like a mini political. These criminals aren't being put away long enough. There's not harsh enough rules, and they can just get away with anything. Like, it just pisses me off.
So here's the thing too. I wanted to bring up. So Cody does live streams on Twitch all the time in the store. Like, I think it's damn near almost. I think he was doing a 24-hour Twitch stream once in the store, because me and Jason came in the store. He's like, "Hey, you guys are live." We were like, "Oh wow," while we were shopping in there. But maybe I'm figuring like these guys are watching those streams. They're watching it and they're looking at what they have. They say, "Oh man, this might be a good place to hit up," or everything like that. And it's
Reggie, we watch Vlad and we watch all the rappers. They post what they have, they post where they bought, they post where they are, and boom, they get robbed the next day. And then they get shot. Like, that's the other crazy thing. But I have to jump to something that you said. There's a clip in the video where Cody is doing a live stream, and he believes that same dude was scoping him out to rob him. And it's like, I don't want to say,
I saw that.
Listen, see it. Yeah, I don't want to say Seattle's not safe. Yeah, I don't want to say Seattle's not safe because I don't live there. I've been there for PRGE, and that's the most of my exposure I've had. I don't know what it is today. But you had said, I think Cody did everything he could to protect that place. No, camera placing. Hold on, Reggie.
Okay.
Listen, I know what I'm about to say may piss people off, but it's important to think like this. You have big ass glass windows. You have a big ass glass door. That might as well be a hole in the wall. I'm sorry to say that you gotta make your
Like put
not
bars.
office. Yeah, you gotta put bars up on that thing.
Yeah.
You gotta have a security that scares people away. Your employees, which I don't know this, so Cody would know this more than me, but your employees need to be trained to handle a situation like that, which I'm glad everyone got out safe.
Right.
CAG had talked about this with GameStop, how they don't train them on what to do if they get robbed. They're just like, enjoy yourself. Like, you've known that this has happened, you have to take the precautions. Spend the money on protecting your area. It's just the smartest thing. I know I'm talking a lot, Reggie, but I'm really passionate about this.
You're fine. I'm just guessing how he thought. Like, you know, like, I mean, obviously any place can get robbed. It's like a video game store. It's like one of the most, you know, like, who really gonna rob a video game store? Like, I mean, I get it. They have like brand new systems or something new or whatever like that. Maybe they'll become a target, but like for retro games,
Reggie, it makes sense to rob a game store. What is there? Money. What are people trading in? And what are people buying? They're buying items, which means cash is right there. Like,
yeah, but you still, if you grab that stuff, you still got to flip it. You don't know who's going to buy that stuff. You know how long it takes for stuff to sell?
The guy asked for the cash first, and then
so he did ask for cash. I thought he just asked
Yes.
for okay.
Yes. So he asked for the cash first. Once he knows they comply, he says, well, what else can I take around this fucking place? They ain't got no gun. They ain't no bars on the door.
Right.
Ain't no one calling the cops.
What do you carry, pretty much?
I'm assuming there's no silent alarm. And for anyone in the comments that's like, yo, X, you think you know everything? I don't. But I would say this. If you've ever seen pawn shops, jewelry shops, gun shops, they're decked out with security because they know what product they have. And they know if they lose tens of thousands of dollars, they're out of business. So that's how these people walk into this place. Reggie, I'm going to say this without naming the multiple game stores in Arizona. All of them are very well protected, well guarded, and they are fortress.
And they know what to do in a situation like that.
And they know what to do. And I will say this, unlike Seattle, because I don't know Seattle's laws like Arizona, yo, those managers, they caring. So you don't fuck with them. And so I don't have no fucking issues. You know, it hurts me inside because Cody has to go through this. Because Cody has to then go filing. And he probably doesn't even feel safe at the place, let alone his employees. You know, it's crazy. I hate that anyone has. Yeah.
Luckily, they didn't look like they were traumatized, but you know, they were more in shock that actually happened to them. You know, whatever. Yeah. But man, you know, you never know if you get somebody who's actually like just tripping out or wigged out and got it waving a gun. What if that guy pull out a gun and start waving it around and start acting crazy and everything? They would have been in a messed up situation. But I guess, you know, we need to come to the mindset that any store could get robbed pretty much, no matter how you look at it. You know, I would have never thought like a retro game store like that would have got robbed. I mean, I remember the first couple times the guy took Pokemon stuff. They were obviously looking at the place. They knew what they wanted. Yeah. They threw a brick in there and they took Pokemon stuff or some shit like that. I was like, what, dude? Like,
I remember they took like a bunch of switches and stuff like that.
Yeah. Stuff they know that's popular, whatever, like that. And you know, they left the rest of the stuff alone, thankfully, because this other stuff was worth money. They probably didn't know that, but they were going for the more popular stuff. But I guess this is happening, man. And people just need to be like take precaution, I would say.
Here's the unfortunate part about living in America right now. You need to be hyper aware of your settings. Reggie, in New York, anyone in our comments from New York, you know, tell us about it in the comments right now. Elvis Roja, throwing it out there. All right, check this out. You can't go on the subway right now. You can't go on the subway without getting like killed, stabbed, or pushed into the fucking train tracks, because that's all that's been happening for the last 2 weeks. LA, if you're in LA, you can't have any jewelry. You can't have any nice things. Shit, they rob you in broad daylight on Rodeo for your watch. And they don't even know if it's real or not. Like, that's how this world is. This dude, I kind of want to take back my statement at the beginning of this. I don't think this guy was a collector. This guy was a thief. He saw easy people. He saw a place that he could take advantage of, and he did. And he did it so much, he asked for a box PS3. He didn't get $350 for that. Fuck you, dude. Like, fuck yourself,
let me
man.
ask you this, man. So I want to. What do you think about going this route when it comes to these stores? Now this is out there or whatever like that, and you know, obviously a lot of people probably won't agree with it. But what if, you know, they had a gun in the store and they taught their employees how to protect themselves or whatever like that?
So that is pretty much like a state thing, because you couldn't have a gun in a store like New York, you know, where the gun law's crazy. But Texas, Arizona, hell yeah, I think you should. Hell yeah, I think you should carry that stuff on you. I mean, we've seen so much footage of, you know, they're robbed at gunpoint, someone with a knife, something, owner pulls out a shotgun, the guy runs. What I was always taught about owning a business is you don't let, if the first person tries to rob you, you better not let him get away. Because once he gets away, that's his test. That's his test to see what was the system here. What did they do? And now I'm gonna go back and get my homies and come after whatever you got. You can't be, it sucks, man. It really sucks.
Okay.
And
Seattle,
Seattle,
it does.
Seattle's a tough area right now, man.
It is. And what about security? A security guard for
Well,
a certain
I think
amount,
there
for
should be
certain hours. For certain hours, of
There
course.
should be, right. There should be security guards, not for that gaming,
But just
not,
in that
not
area.
for Pink Gorilla.
Just for
but
that
for
building,
the
that
whole
area. Yeah.
Oh yeah, like, listen, man. Even cops, I like, and I have. Everyone gonna kill me in the comments for this entire thing. I really don't care. I'm being passionate about it. I don't want to see people like Cody suffer. I don't want to see game stores having to worry because their employees aren't making bank. Their employees are just there because they love the hobby so much and they love being in the atmosphere. But they need protection, and you need more cops. But you also need rules that when one of these fuckers get caught, I don't have to see them for the next 10, 15 years of my life. You know, I don't want to hear that they're out in 8 months or they got caught, they're processed, and now they're out waiting trial. Fuck you, dude. Like, I'm tired of this shit, and I'm pretty sure everyone here is tired of this shit. And I know Reggie laughing, but it sucks, man. It sucks. The people who pay their taxes and do the right things are not supposed to be scared to step outside because one fucker doesn't want to have a job or do something. Fuck that, man.
Right. I agree. So in this situation, though, I mean, you talked about it like putting bars on the doors. That's the next step, I would think, obviously. Yeah. But, you know, like there's more protection.
My personal opinion, that should have been the first step after someone threw a brick through the window, like through the door. Like, put your money there. I mean, put your money there. You're protecting your asset. They said that location has been there for 17 years. Yeah. You telling me for 17 years there's been no bars or nothing like that? It's not going to scare people away. It's not going to scare people away. People are going to come to Pink Gorilla, whether it's Pink Gorilla. Every time I've been there with you, Reggie, where's the first place I want to go to?
Pink Gorilla, man. You want to go to? Well, I don't think I ever took you to the international store where that happened. Yeah, but I did take. Did we go there?
Yeah, I've been there.
Okay,
yeah.
Never mind. I totally forgot. But yeah, Pink Gorilla hit them up and everything like that. So, I guess in the long run, I mean, I don't know. Like I said, what you were saying about like protection, I agree with, honestly. I just feel like something like this wouldn't have happened if they had their business in California because the protection would already been there, you know, when it comes to like
I semi-agree with that. Mm-hmm. This can happen anywhere in the world.
It can happen anywhere, but you know, I just don't hear about game stores in California getting robbed like that because they know better.
No,
you know, but still,
yeah.
Times are changing. Times are changing, obviously. Yes. So you got to change with the times, and they're gonna have to like that whole situation. You watched the video. I glanced at it. The guy came in during closing hours, obviously, right when no one was in there. I think it was closing hours or something like that.
I don't know. It looked like daytime. I don't know. But the thing is that he was the only one in the store. Right. So I don't know if there were other people would have scared him off. But if you look at the other clip where it's Cody, right? And Cody's like, "Hey, we're closed." He's telling that dude knew, like, I gotta go in here when there's no one. I gotta go in here when there's no one, and he just happened to pull that shit off.
But look how shady he looked, though. when Cody looked at him like,
Oh, yeah.
You could tell, like, man, you ain't coming in here, bro. Get out of here.
Oh yeah. Yeah. And I think like Cody had his arm broken. I think Cody had like something around his arm or some shit like that.
Mhm.
And like store owners, when you open, I'll tell you what happened recently. There was a game store in Tucson that got broken in, and they went straight through the window, Reggie. They went straight through the window and took shit. And
Wow.
it's like when I went there the next time, they had their bars up. He's like, yeah, I'm tired of this shit. I'm tired of fucking around. And then behind the bars was a shelf of all the games. So it's like, even if you try to get through the bars, you gotta get through this shit. It's like, you can't, it sucks that you have to learn this way, but you put your money into protecting your product and your fortress and your employees. Like, that's how it comes down. And I don't want anyone to think that I'm shitting on Cody for this stuff. I feel for him because he's not the only small business that this happens to.
Mm-hmm.
You know, no one needs to go through this shit. No one's supposed to go through this shit.
Right.
And like I said, this is where we get a little political. We need better laws to keep these fuckers off the street. We need like a stronger enforcement of people that are gonna go chase these down. And then us as civilians, the most beautiful thing, which I don't think is ever gonna happen in America, we need to look out for each other. We need to look out for each other. Because like we're all we got. There's gonna be a point where there's more bad guys than innocent people. And that's the saddest thing about this country right now. That's the saddest thing about life at this moment.